Right. I'll tell you what's the time. It's 1:45, right? It's 1:45. Do you know what roughly the date is, Bill? No, not the 1st of September yet, are we? You got your phone? We're still in August, aren't we? We're 2013.
1st of the 8th.
Oh, 1st of the 8th of August, that's more like it, yeah. Must be still the beginning of August. We need to get the flu jab. We can't cope without the flu jab. It's around about now they start doing it. Yeah. Well, my first Rose Jotter channel is much more like films, whereas this is like home movies with just what's going on. Yeah, my first Rose Jotter channel, which is just called Rose Jotter, capital R Rose Jotter, all one word. And there's proper films on there, and everything's made like proper films, so it's a bit different to this one. This channel, which is Rose Jotter 3. This channel is Rose Jotter 3. They're both on the internet. I like having the TV on, but I don't know, just from time to time. I was thinking about Bangladesh specifically. It's the caste system that may be causing the problem, because they do have a fair amount of money now, though Pakistan probably has most of it. That's just a guess. But I would have thought Bangladesh has a fair amount of money, or some money coming in. And I think it's not filtering down. I have heard this on the news, that there's a problem with distribution in India. So there is, though all the economists are saying, oh, there's a boom in India, they're doing well economically, I think what's happening is the money is not filtering down to the lower castes. So there's still quite a lot of poverty amongst the lower castes. And not a lot of people know about the caste system in India. They have a very, very strict class system. Most strict class system in the world. So that's worth bearing in mind. Are there any solutions to... I don't know. I thought it through and I thought, well, there are a lot of charities in Bangladesh because poverty is at its worst there. I don't know really. I would have thought that there is a huge workforce in Bangladesh, and where you've got a workforce and a cheap workforce, you've got opportunities, business opportunities. So I would have thought that. Sorry, I just had the fan on, Bill. Get a bit hot. Yeah. Sorry about the noise of the fan. Hope you can hear me over it. It's quite hot, this flat. Yeah, I would have thought there's good business opportunities in Bangladesh because there's such a massive workforce and labour there is utterly cheap, you know, and they will be absolutely grateful for anything they can get in terms of, you know, good quality jobs. I'll take anything they can get there. You know, if business isn't too much to the charities, and that sounds a bit ruthless, but let's face it, if first world businesses went into Bangladesh, and I doubt there's that many, they are still businesses, and I would think that as long as they help out a bit, you know, it's a lot better than what they've got there already. So I think if the charity say, do this and do that to the businesses, well, the businesses can say bugger off because we're here, we're employing them, we're giving them money, and we'll help out a little bit, you know. It's a lot better than what they've got there already. It will help a bit, I reckon, Bangladesh. Oh, Bill, can you fill my lighter? Hang on, I've got one here. It's quite nice, nice lighter, look. It's quite nice. These, as soon as you get a nice lighter, they're difficult to work. I look at that. It's a nice Indian, and there's like the spirit of the walls and the cliffs. Isn't that nice lighter? Yeah, I gave Daddy quite a lot of my nice lighters. But as soon as you get a nice lighter, it breaks down. Well, this is quite a nice lighter as well. Betty Boot. Look at that. Oh, Betty Boot. That nice lighter. Trying to flog it to Kenny. I said 250, and he's interested at 225. So, haha. He keeps trying to pinch this one. I don't want Bracky. I mean, I had flu today, and I feel a lot better this evening, but I had flu today. About a third day of flu, and I said to Bill, oh, I'm really tired, I need to lie down, Bill. And Bill shut the door. I said, Kenny will look after you. I said, no, he won't. I said, he'll pinch on my back and bugger off. That's exactly what he did. Bill left him, and I fell asleep. Kenny pinched on my back and buggered off. Oh, Kenny's alright. It's nice to have some company these days. Mum and Dad are getting a flat in Seaton. It's a lovely flat. Dad described it, I haven't seen it yet, but Dad described it. Sounds really nice. And we've had some really good news. Mum and Dad have saved up some money, and we've got, which is like a fortune to us, £5,000, right, to buy a campervan. Mum and Dad have put aside, and we're all going to share it. And I said Kenny could use it a bit if he's getting problems getting housing. And well, things are looking quite good for us, aren't they, darling? Things are looking quite good for us, you know? Yeah. The bills are really horrendous. I mean, there just seems no way of getting all the utilities, you know? Monsters. I mean, there seems no way of getting your bills down, you know? It's like you get a landline, and that costs a fortune. So we got rid of our landline because we couldn't afford it, and then the mobile phone companies. I mean, do they make up the bills as they go along? Because we had this last one, and they phoned us up and said we got a £100 bill. We thought, all right, we'll pay that off. I mean, it's still a lot of money considering that back in the 80s you had a phone on the wall, and it cost you £30 a month, and that was it. I remember back in the 80s you had a phone, you know, in your home, or at the office, or you went in the streets, you went into the phone booth. It cost you nothing to telephone anyone. I mean, these days, whatever you do, whether it be a mobile or a landline, oh God, you know, it's painfully horrible bills, you know, and it's just not possible to bring them down. I know, got monopolies. I can charge what they like. All the utilities, the bastards. Mind you, I was watching this thing on TV, and even in Britain, we're not doing too badly in Britain economically. People, you know, can't really meet their bills. And food, you know, your basic things of living where you live is your bills and your food. And a lot of people, I would say there's some necessary luxuries as well. My necessary luxury is when I go out, I like a coffee out. I like to go out to the market and sit and enjoy the ambience of the coffee out. And to me, that's a necessary luxury because then I feel I've had an outing. And I come home and everyone's cheered up because I've actually quite enjoyed that, you know. And therefore, going out to pick up your groceries has suddenly become a little bit of a leisure activity and an outing. And it's a coffee out that makes a difference, you know. It's nice to go to the market. Hodson, well, where I live, it's got a lovely market. And Mr. Sweetland runs a burger bar, and he's lovely. And Paul, I chat to Paul. He's really nice. And he always makes beeline to chat to me, and I really like that. It's really nice. He's nice. He's fun as Paul. And Mr. Sweetland's always very charming. And their burgers are lovely. And there's Cafe Costa, we can sit in the sun. And there's places in Honiton where they've got lovely gardens out the back. You can sit and have a coffee. I mean, it's been a really hot summer. I would have liked to have spent a bit more time by the beach or sitting by a pool, but I've been too busy, you know, and it's quite expensive to find the fuel to go to those places and take the time off to do it, you know, so you get a hot summer in Britain and everyone's sweltering. You know? It's alright if you've got the money and the leisure time, you know. You go to the beach or sit by a pool, but if you haven't got the money and the leisure time, you sweat.
I just spelled two.
2. What type of 2?
The word, the number 2.
Number 2 is 2 WO. TWO. 2. That's a letter 2. Do you want me to tuck it up in fluffy? Let me know. Let me know. I'll help you into fluffy. Already the cakes. Alright, that's probably 15 minutes. Bye now.